It's Confident Computing number 862, 6 practical approaches to passwords. Hi everyone, Leo Notenboom here for askleo.com, and yes, the background's a little different this week. We're actually out on the road, so I'm recording this from a field in the middle of Whatcom County in northwestern Washington. There are 6 different approaches that I've focused on in this week's featured article for actually generating what I will call practical yet secure passwords, each with various different, I'll call them restrictions or limitations. Naturally, the most secure password is one that has something like 20 completely random characters that you and I would never remember and use a password vault to do for us. That being said, there are shorter, easier to remember alternatives, and this week's featured article runs down that list. Also this week, email terminology, an email service, an email account, an email address. What do they all mean and how do they all relate? The startup sequence in Windows 10. It's incredibly complicated. In fact, it's so complicated that you don't want to mess with it, even if you kind of sort of do. There are some things you can do, but they're limited to choosing a few of the things that should or should not run automatically when you sign in. I had a particularly difficult problem to solve. It's pretty geeky, but the approach that I took I think is worth sharing, and one of the articles this week discusses exactly how I stepped through solving a difficult problem. One of the most important things you need to remember when you're searching on the internet, many of those search results aren't search results at all. They're ads. We did have a TEH podcast this week. Gary and I took on the Colonial Pipeline ransomware attack. Not only what happened, but also what it implies and potentially some of the things you and I should be doing to keep ourselves safe from ransomware. No TEH podcast next week? Well, because I'm here. That's it for this week. I hope it was helpful, entertaining, a little bit different maybe. Until next week, I'm Leo Notenboom. This is askleo.com. Thanks for watching.